how it is. I saw a megaphone. I saw all the right people here. I had to stop by. It took me 120 miles to find the right crowd, but I think I found them. I don't need any thanks at all for being here. You folks deserve all the credit. You deserve all the thanks, and you ought to give yourselves one more big round of applause. Now, I have seen some students walking around. I see some right here. I see somebody over here. Let's remember, they are what this is all about. This is all about what we are doing for our students, because they truly are the state's future. What you have done today is start a conversation. You have started a conversation that must continue. This is not just an event. This is a contract. This is a contract we're willing to enter into with every segment of Arizona's population. That's why we have, I'm guessing, we probably have some teachers here today. And I'll bet we have the unsung heroes, the ones who open the doors in the morning, close the doors in the afternoon, stay there into the evening, drive the kids in safely, get them home safely, do about 1,000 million different things for a district, or it couldn't run. Where are my education support professional heroes? Where are they? You know, the sad truth is, at least we got people paying attention to the needs of teachers and students. We need to remind people, you don't run a district and you don't open a school without education support professionals. You can't do it. I would imagine we've got some of the members of the TEA staff here. I saw Pernella Jones. Where else? We've got anybody else from TEA staff?
Tommy was here.
Tommy was here? That's great. How about any administrators that have come along? We have any? All right. Excellent. That's great.
Kent was here from Fort Lowell.
From Fort Lowell. There's not a person here who would deny that we need great administrators in our schools. They are part of the solution. They are not part of the problem. Great administrators are part of the answer. And so are great governing board members. And we need to remind our legislators that all of us in education, in whatever role, we are voters, we are taxpayers, and we are Arizona citizens, and we demand a better road into the future for our state and for our students. That's the message we've got to send out. Arizona is headed in the wrong direction. Yes! We are not building ourselves stronger, we are cutting ourselves down at the knees. $1 spent in public education, $1 spent in public education today yields a $7 economic return. If you're looking for a way to grow the state economy in Arizona, don't cut us out of our own future. Don't cut the future away from our own students. Invest in our schools and put construction folks back to work, building the schools we need, improving the buildings, modernizing facilities. Put degreed professionals to work in our classrooms and generate the economy that way. Put local education support professional people back to work. Put them in our buildings, put them in our districts, and inject every local community with good working people, delivering the promise of public education to our students. That's the conversation. Build the schools we need, put the people we need in them, and turn the bus of Arizona around. Put it in the right direction. Turn this bus around. 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 Now, I'll close just reminding. You could have done anything with your time. You could have done anything with this afternoon. And you decided to be here. You brought your kids. You brought your colleagues. You got the word out. You're as busy as anybody else. You had things to do. The grocery store was waiting. The bank was waiting. That stack of papers was waiting. All those work orders. All those work orders were waiting, right? The family's waiting at home. We're going to get you back there. But in being here, you prove where leadership really is. This is the thing. You prove where civic leadership actually is. It's in our communities. It's in our schools. It's in our educators. And it's in our parents. Leadership doesn't belong to somebody else. It's not somebody else's job to get this message across the state of Arizona. It's our job because we care. And when we care, it makes us feel vulnerable. I know that. I feel vulnerable when I go to the state capitol and I deal with these thick-headed legislators that have taken us down the road for 30 years. And I put my heart on my sleeve. And I don't mind doing it because I know who's in our classrooms. And I know who's driving our buses. And I know who's in our hallways. And I know who's in the administration. And everybody is working to build a better path for our students. I'll put my heart on my sleeve for that. Because nothing makes you stronger than the things you care most about. That is not a vulnerability. That is your strength. And communities want to hear from you. Survey after survey, poll after poll shows that people in public education are the most trusted spokespersons, spokespeople for issues in society over any other profession. If we talk to our neighbors, if we talk to our community leaders, they will listen and describe what it is that you want to do for students. Describe what you need to be successful. Describe the schools we want for our students today and tomorrow. This is all about students, and it's the right and the decent thing to do. This is the conversation that you started today with about, 10,000 cars or something like that. I can't believe how well you've done, but this is only the beginning. It's true. This is only the beginning. Go out and have the conversations we need to have, and take this event today, turn it into a conversation that lasts all the way to the primary on August 24th. Now, if you're over 18, and you can hear me right now, or if you're going to be 18 sometime this summer, I want you to raise a hand right now. Raise a hand. Raise a hand right now if you're over 18. Raise it. And keep it up in the air. I used to do this to my students. I knew they wouldn't put their hand up after I asked the question. Let's go. Get them with their hands up. Then ask the question and say, hold your hands up. You must know the answer. So get those hands up. I'm about to put a question out to you. Are you going to vote in the primary August 24th? And are you then going to vote in the general on November 2nd? Thank you, because we make a lot of decisions in that primary. We make a lot of decisions in that primary. The election is not a one-time date. This is a double date. August 24th and November 2nd. Thank you all so much. You let me put Phoenix in my rearview mirror. I always like